The day my ferret started a neighborhood crime spree. I have a ferret named Pickles. I got him because I thought, they're cute and small, how much trouble could they possibly cause? This was the dumbest thought I've ever had. Pickles is like a raccoon in witness protection. Endlessly curious, can open things he shouldn't, and will steal anything he can drag. He's stolen socks, keys, my phone, my neighbor's wallet, long story, and once an entire stick of butter. But last summer is when the real chaos began. It started innocently. I left the sliding door open one morning while I made coffee. Pickles darted outside onto my small patio. Cute, right? A little ferret in the sunshine? Nope, this was a recon mission. 10 minutes later, my neighbor knocks. She's holding Pickles and a half-eaten bagel. She says she caught him in her kitchen after he somehow slipped through the gap in her screen door. I apologized, laughed it off, and put him back inside. 2 days later, another knock. Different neighbor. Same deal. Pickles in their living room, this time dragging a slipper that wasn't his. At this point, I started locking the sliding door. He responded by learning how to open it. I'm not kidding. He would climb onto the curtain, swing himself over to the handle, and drop his full ferret weight until the latch popped. Then the spree really began. In the span of a week, I got a call from the lady 2 houses down asking if my weasel had been in her laundry room. A kid from the block bringing him back after finding him curled up in their backpack. A man I had never met handing me a single shoe and saying, "I think your animal took this from my porch." The tipping point was the Great Sandwich incident. My elderly neighbor, Mr. Thompson, loves to sit on his porch with a newspaper and a big homemade sandwich every afternoon. One day, I hear him yelling. I run outside to find Pickles sprinting across the lawn with an entire turkey sandwich in his mouth. Bread, lettuce, tomato, the works. Mr. Thompson is chasing him. I'm chasing Mr. Thompson. Pickles dives into the hedge and disappears like a furry submarine. By the time I retrieve him, the sandwich is gone, and he has mayonnaise on his whiskers. I apologized profusely and offered to make him a new one. He just shook his head and said, "That's the 3rd time this week." 3rd time. That S when I found out my ferret had been stealing multiple sandwiches from him, and possibly from others in the neighborhood. So now, my neighbors have a group chat called Pickles Watch, where they post sightings and try to return the stolen goods. We've recovered socks, jewelry, a tennis ball, at least 3 hot dogs, and 1 mysterious Barbie doll head. I keep him indoors now, but every time I crack a window, he sits there, staring out at the street like he's planning his comeback tour. I am pretty sure I am living with a criminal mastermind who is just biding his time.